Charlie Parsons for Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store. Delighted to be joined here. The man's weighing in today, but he's still doing a little interview. Josh Frankham, how are you, bro?
I'm all good, thank you, brother. Yourself?
Yeah, all good, mate, all good. Are you happy to be out on such a big card, start of the new year? I suppose whenever you get out early 2023 on a big card like this, paves the way for a good rest of the year, right?
I can't wait, mate. To be honest, it's probably the biggest card I've been on. I've been on Dubois and Joyce and Sonny Edwards' world title fight, but this tops them all, so I can't wait. Just being back in there is exciting for me.
For you, obviously, it must be so nice to be able to come here and get on these cards, keep yourself active and keep pushing the name out and showcasing your talent.
That's what it's all about, mate. Listen, I'm taking my time. Hopefully get another 4 fights this year. I only had 2 last year. I was inactive. So that's what it's all about. Getting back in there tomorrow night, putting on a good performance, another win, having the 5 guys after, and carrying on the name.
I was having a little look through your Instagram the other day, and I know inactivity is something that's been a bit of a pain for you. It's something that all fighters deal with, but it is difficult, and especially when you're at the start of your career, you feel like you get momentum and then you push back a bit. Is this year for you to sort of rally that momentum and get yourself going now?
Yeah, because I was on a good roll. Frank was keeping me very busy, and obviously it was about health issues in the end, so I couldn't do nothing about it. So this year is, yeah, like you say, just getting back on that roll, another 3 or 4 fights, and start looking for titles next year.
I've got to ask you, we've just seen Tommy Fury versus Jake Paul announced. Nice to see it done. We get a lot of naysayers about the sort of misfits and the influencer stuff, but I don't think anyone can disagree with this fight, something that's been brewing over a long time. Obviously, the Fury family, close to you and I suppose part of the family. For Tommy, he will be expected to do this by a lot of the British boxing media.
I just said that literally as I walked up to you and Umar and the boys. I said, listen, boys, you're talking about it. Tommy should really school him. I don't really think Jake Paul would get to a national final here if you look at it in that way. Tommy Fury did. I boxed on the same card with him. He lost on a close decision bout that night. And I think, listen, Tommy should have all the experience to beat him. He should really beat him off a jab. But we'll see. It's a good fight. It's good for the fans. But hopefully Tommy can pull it off.
I think the one thing that's sort of making people question it a little bit is obviously we know just how rich Jake is. He goes and moves his camp to Puerto Rico. He will have like $1 million camps almost, and the fact that everything will be the highest level, nutrition, everything. And he has got a better resume than Tommy currently. Do you feel like that's why people might edge him a little bit, as mad as it may seem to us?
Maybe, listen. But you're saying all that, so will Tommy. Tommy will spend the money. Tommy will have the best camp. And I've been with him up there. He trains hard. He puts it in. So, listen, fair play to the both of them. I hope they earn a lot of money. And hopefully Tommy can do the business.
I ask you for a prediction. Do you believe that Tommy will be too much and will stop Jake?
I don't know how he'll win, but I see Tommy winning. Definitely.
And then just finally from me, Tyson Fury, Alexander Usyk. We're hearing a few stumbling blocks every now and then, maybe Wembley Stadium creeping in a card for yourself maybe. We'd like to see that.
Yeah. Hopefully. Listen, I said it in the interview this week, I don't see a way Usyk can beat him. Brilliant fighter Usyk, one of the best we've had. But he's coming up against the big GK, 19 stone. It's no comparison. I don't think he has a chance.
There are more intricacies in this fight, but people have always said a good big guy should beat a good littler guy. Do you think that will be the case in this fight? Because they are both pound for pound elite level.
Like I said, Usyk's elite, but he's 15 and a half, 16 stone at a push. You know, at a push. Tyson's a naturally 20 stone man. He should school him.
Josh, top man, look forward to seeing you tomorrow night on a busy 2023. Final message, what can we expect Saturday? And are we looking forward to a more promising year this year than what you suffered last year?
Thank you very much. Another win Saturday night. We're rolling on this year. Hopefully another 4 or 5 fights. And we'll definitely be pushing for titles next year.
My brother, all the best. Nice one, bro.